hope that you are doing good. Today we have planned to solve past paper of igcse 0580, paper 11, May June 2023, and some of the questions of this paper have been published as YouTube shorts here on this channel, and I can begin solving from question number 11. So what is the 11th question? It is vectors, or can be called matrices. So this is the question which I need to place it before you here. This is the question. It is question number 11. So this question is related to vectors. We just have to uh, subtract a scalar product of one vector from the other. So a minus 2b, it is a simple question. A minus 2b can be written as, a can be written first, right? A is 3, 7. Then we write minus sign. Then we write 2. And then we write the other vector, which is minus 2, 5. Here, scalar multiplication is done first. How is it done? 3, 7, the first vector remains unchanged. The second vector, we multiply each entry or each component of that by 2. So 2 2's 4 here, obviously will be minus 4, 2 5 is 10. So now the subtraction will be done. How? Corresponding entries are second from first will be subtracted. So minus and minus 4. So then we have my 7 minus 10. And after that, the final form is 3 plus 7, it becomes and 7, and 7 minus 10 is minus 3. So this has been done. I hope viewers you will enjoy this. This is igcse 0580 Mathematics Cambridge Assessment Examination and Cambridge Assessment International Examination. It's paper 11 is being solved at 2023. Paper of 2023 is being solved. This is the question where a scalar product of second vector of B is subtracted from vector A. So after that, we have another simple question. So let us discuss that question. It is related to angles, related to parallel lines, angle related to parallel lines. So parallel lines when are intersected by a transversal in other line. So they create alternate angle, corresponding angle, interior angles, uh, vertically opposite angles. So such angles form. This is the next question. So please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that you will enjoy this mathematical content. Here we can see that one angle is 52, the x is demanded, and the arrows there appearing on lines, they tell us that these arrows tell us that the lines are parallel. So when the lines are parallel and this line, the third line, intersects them, the two angles which are 52 and x, they are alternate angles, and alternate angles are equal. Please hit the like button and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much for joining. The statement is that the diagram shows a pair of parallel lines and a straight line. Write down the geometrical reason why x and 52. Why x is 52? So because they are alternate angles, we will write here that as x and 52 are alternate angles, and we know the fact that and alternate angles are equal. So the fact is that x is equal to 52. So this is where we used to write our answers in Cambridge assessment. So x is 52 degree because it is these two are alternate angles, these two are equal, x and 52. So the value of x becomes 52. Uh, Thank you so much, viewers, for joining. Please hit the like button and subscribe the channel, as well as share this live stream with your and your acquaintance, with your friends, with your family members. Here is another question we have. It is also related to angles. So the simple concepts of the angles are in this paper, paper 11 of 0580 Mathematics 2023 past paper. It is under discussion. Here is another question from that past paper. So here we can see that y is the unknown here. So the statement is, let me bring it before you completely. The statement of the question, it is, statement of the question is find the value of y and write down the geometrical reason for your answer. So geometrical reason, we can see that all these angles, one is 126, the other is 38, the third is y, all they together make, they complete the circle. It means, I'm sorry, they complete the circle. It means they make 360 degree in total. Means when we add them, they make 360 degrees. So we can do this. We can add y to 38 to 126. We add them all and we know that they complete the circle equal to 360 degrees. So y is equal to 360. These two values will be subtracted from the other side. If we take them on the other side, they will be subtracted from the value there. So we can see that 360 minus 38 minus 126. So what is the answer of subtraction? First we can add them both. How? 8, 6, 14, 4, 1 carry, 3, 3, 6 and 1. It will be 164. So 360 minus 164. First we need to add them. Correct. 126, 38. Can we see that? 4 here, 3, 6 here, and 1. 164 is correct. So then we subtract, it will become 6, and here we'll have to bring carry from here. It will be 2, it will be 1. This is already gone. This was 5, 15 now. So 15 minus 6 is 9, and 2 minus 1, 196. So this will be 196. You can see the y angle is 196. So the geometrical reason is that they complete the circle here, right? All these three complete the circle, or we can say that they make angle at a point. Angle at a point is sum of angle at a point is 360. So at this point, all angles are in discussion, so they make 360 degree. So this is how we can add them, the angles there, and we know that the sum is 360, and then we can subtract 38 and 126 from 360, and that gives us the angle y. Okay, so thank you for joining, and I hope that you all people love mathematics content also. So you are here, and you are the great people and the world who like mathematics. So let us move to another question from the same paper 110580, Cambridge Mathematics. So this is a core paper. There are two types of paper, core and extended. So this is core, means it has basic levels, level of questions in it. So here is another. This question actually discusses the sphere and its volume. Calculate volume of the sphere. We know that sphere. What is a sphere? Sphere is a football, right? Football is a sphere, or I'm sorry, tennis ball is a sphere, football is a sphere. So they have volume. Okay, so they have two quantities, the surface area and the volume. The volume is under discussion here. The volume formula is mentioned here. The radius, the diameter is given. The diameter half is radius, we know that. So here first we discuss the diameter, extract information from this statement, that is diameter 4.8 centimeters, and half of it is radius. So radius is half. 4.8 by 2 will be 2.4 centimeters is radius. So this radius will be substituted because rest of the values are constant there. So volume formula is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So only thing we can see variable is here the radius. Its value can be substituted 4 by 3 pi r. R is 2.4 and its cube. Now viewers, we need a calculator here. So can we have calculator and can be calculated using that? Only way to calculate this is using calculator, otherwise it will not be possible. So let us bring calculator before it. So here is the calculator. We will use 3.14, the value of the pi 3.14. We can see that 4 by 3. We can multiply all numerator values first, right? So the way to do is 2.4 cube. 2.4, 2.4, 2.4 can be multiplied 3 times if you don't have scientific calculator. Multiply by 3.14 the pi value. For accuracy, we can write 1416 and multiply by 4. All these values are multiplied, the numerator values, and they all are divided by 3. The 3 is denominator value. So it is 57.9 is the calculation here, 57.9. So the volume of this sphere whose diameter is given is 57.9 centimeter cube. Volume unit is centimeter cube. If meter, if diameter is given in meters, so that will be meter cube. If as the diameter is given in centimeters, so it will be in centimeter cube. So I'm sure you have understood this question. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. Thank you so much for joining this math class on Friday morning, 2nd of January 2026. This channel has been publishing mathematics content for last 5 years, and it hasn't grown much, but the passion for mathematics is unmatched here. You can see that this is another question. This question states that by writing each number in the calculation correct to one significant figures, work out an estimated value of this expression where numbers are written, some decimal numbers you can see are written together with a whole number also, decimals, whole numbers getting multiplied, subtracted, divided. So let us do. How can we do this? It is as 6.7 can be approximately written to as 7, and 2.1 is close to 2. So 18 is close to 20, a whole number that it is close to 20. So 5.9 is close to 6. So by replacing all of them with this number, so the given form is 6.7 multiplied by 2.1 divided by 18 minus 5.9. So we replace by their approximate value 7 multiplied by 2 divided by 18 is replaced by 20 minus 5.9 replaced by 6. So we can see that it is 14, the numerator, and denominator is also 14. So this is approximately equal to 1. So we can say that this value of this is approximately equal to 1. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. Thank you so much for joining. And as you and I love mathematics so much, so we are great people on earth. Remember and have this belief. Thank you for hitting the like button. And I'm sure that by learning mathematics, we can learn the virtue of the nature. Virtue of the nature, the truth of the nature, we can identify, we can acknowledge, we can embrace. And mathematics gives you the ability to see through those avenues which are not visible to the rest of the people. Okay, so here it gives you the analytical approach. This subject enhances your vision, your belief. That is why keep loving mathematics and keep working with it. So here is another we have a question related to probability. So what is probability? Probability, we know that is the chance of occurrence of an event is numerically presented in the probability. Please hit the like button and subscribe the channel as well. So here we have Eric has 4 colors of paint. The table shows the probability that he uses each color. He uses each color: zero point 0.3 the red, 0.35 the blue, 0.13 the green, and what? Yellow. Yellow, an unknown quantity there. So how can we identify, how can we calculate using the concept of probability? So that is the question here. The question here, finding the unknown. We know that the maximum value of the probability is 1. So how much does he use all of these colors? Is the probability of using all these colors, which whose table detail is mentioned here, whose the detail is mentioned here in the table. uh, what is the probability of all of them? The probability of all of them is 1, right? So the maximum value of the probability is 1. So one of them, if the probability of one of them is to be calculated, means the probability of x, find x is equal to the total value of the probability minus all these. Total value minus 0.3, minus 0.35, minus 0.13. It's better if we add them all first. So 1 minus the addition, if we can add them all first, so that will be great. So 0.3 we'll have to have to add point 0.3 plus 0.35. 0.3 can be written as 0.30, right? And 0.13. All of them, when are added, we get 8 here and 7 here, 0.78. When they all are added, we get 0.78. And by subtracting from 1, we will get 0.22. 0.22. So this is the probability that the yellow color is used. The quantity used of the yellow color is X. So it is 0.2. So we can identify from here that which is the most used color, it is blue, and the least used color is green. The probability tells us. Here is another. Next question is number 16. It's the simplest of the algebraic problems where we have to factorize a very simple algebraic expression completely. So this is the next question here where we are asked to factorize it completely. So it's very easy to do. It is 8x square minus 20x can be written as factorized form, right? Can be written as 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 means 8, and 2x are there, so can be written in this form. Minus 20 can be written as 2 multiplied by 2, 4 multiplied by 5, 20, and only 1x. So we can identify what is the common value. So this 2 is common with this 2, this 2 is common with this 2, this x is common with this x, so we write them commonly outside. So two 2's and 1x are written outside. What will be appearing in bracket? This 2 and this x from here, and minus this 5 from here. So factorization here is 4x and 2x minus 5. So this is completely factorized. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much for joining and watching the content. This is at the rate MBSZ1, a channel which is devoted for mathematics, and mathematical content is produced every day, every morning, every evening, every noon, every moment. This channel publishes, keep publishing mathematical content. So here is another question from 0580 2023, paper 11. Its question number 17 is here now. And in this question, we are asked to the nth term of the sequence is given. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. Thank you so much for joining. The nth term of the sequence is 10 minus n square. This is nth term, the general term. And write down the first 3 terms of this sequence. We have to write first 3 terms of the sequence. So viewers, this channel is publishing mathematical content for the last 5 years. So though the channel growth has not been that much, but the passion for the subject is unmatched. And this is the question now next we are going to solve. Thank you for joining. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. Keep supporting us. Your support is like an oxygen. So thank you for providing the oxygen to this channel. Your support is unavoidable for us to survive. This question is solved as when nth term is given, the first 4 terms of the sequence is very easy to find. We just have to replace n by 1, 2, 3, 4, and the values which will we will have are considered to be the first four values of the n. So let us do it here. It is 10 minus n square, general term. Put n equal to 1. So what will we have? 10 minus 1 square, without bracket we should write, because no need to enclose 1 in brackets. So 10 minus 1 square. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. Here it is 10 minus 1 square, 10 minus 1, it means 9 is the first term. Then we put n is equal to 2, that gives us 10 minus 2 squared, that will be 10 minus 4 is 6. Thank you for joining. Hit the like button, subscribe the channel. N is equal to 3. Here 10 minus 3 squared is equal to 10 minus 9 will be 1, first 3 terms. So hence we have finally here 9, 6, 1 are first are required terms we can write. Okay, these are required terms of the sequence. So thank you for joining. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. This channel is presenting mathematics content for last 5 years, though it has not much grown. The growth is not substantial, but the effort and the passion behind it is substantial, is unmatched. Your support is like an oxygen, so thank you for providing that oxygen to us. And hit the like button, subscribe the channel. Thank you so much for joining. And here is another question which demands, it is 0580 mathematics past paper, question paper 11, question paper 11 of 0580 mathematics. It is QP 11 of 2023. So we are going to solve its question number 17. We are solving question 17 and its B part now, where this sequence is given. Its terms are 7, 10, 13, 16. Find the expression for the nth term of the sequence. So this is the demand, that we have to find the nth term. Here the sequence is 7, 10, 13, 16. It can be written as 7. And 10 can be written as 7 plus 3. And 13 can be written as 7 plus 3 plus 3. Okay. So in order to find the general term, we will have to make kind of a pattern which is similar in all terms, which should be visible in all terms. So 16 can be written as 7 plus 3 plus 3. We know that 7 plus 3, 10 plus 3, 13 plus 3, 16. So this gives us a clue that 7 plus 1 times 3 here. Okay. This we can view and observe here, that what can we observe next is 7 plus 2 times 3. Here 7 plus 3 times 3. So this gives us the clue that nth term, first term is 7, right? So second term has 1 times 3. Third term has 2 times 3. So fourth term has 3 times 3. So nth term, if we write, is nth term is 7 plus n times 3. Or we can write 7 plus 3n. N will be a whole number here, right? Whole number means that the first value, we can substitute 0 here. So we will get 7 the first term. If we put 1, we will get second term, 7 plus 3. If we put here 2, that will give us the third term. So this is the general term, nth term of the sequence. Thank you so much, viewers, to join here and support to your support is very important for us. Thank you for supporting. We are solving 0580 paper 11 uh, 0580 Cambridge Assessment International. It's paper 11. It has 4 papers. So paper 11 is under discussion today here, where we are selecting questions and solving, understanding their statement, trying to crack, and then every time up till now we are successful to solve those questions well. Here is another question we have. This question is, this question states that the length L meters of a piece of wood is 3.6 meters. Correct to the nearest 10 centimeters. Complete the statement about the value of L. So it is lower bound, upper bound related question. So how can we find? There can be several methods. So what are the methods here? One of the popular method is that 10 divided by 10 centimeter is the value here, 10 centimeter, right? So 10 by 2 is 5 centimeters. 5 centimeter when are converted to meters means 5 by 100 meters means 0.05 meters. So for lower bound, we do this 3.6 uh, plus 0.05 for upper bound, and for lower bound 3.6 plus 0 point minus. So once we will subtract, once we will add. So here we are going to subtract. So here it is 3.6 minus 0.05. One will give us upper bound, the other is lower bound. So upper bound we have is 3.65. 3.65. Lower bound will be 3.55. So now here it is the statement which we have to complete. Is this the statement? So we can complete it by putting the values of the lower bound and upper bound. It is 3.55. The lower bound and upper bound is 3.65. So it's been done. Thank you for staying, watching this channel. Your support is very, very important for us. For any YouTube content creator, the support of the audience is very important. So like that, it's important for me also. Keep watching great mathematical content. This channel has been publishing mathematical content for last 5 years, though the growth is not substantial. Growth is not uh, much. You can see that it's 1300 subscribers only, but when the audience, then the supporters like you, the great people who love mathematics the most, so their support can take me to sky heights, inshallah. So here is a calculation of this is asked 1 divided by 10 raised to power minus 5. So how can we give your answer, he says, in the standard form. So 1 divided by 6.4 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 5. How can it be done? 1 divided by, can be written in the fraction, right? 6.4 Okay, 1.64 is in denominator, multiply by 10 raised to power minus 5. So how is it done? It is 1 divided by, it can be written as 64 multiply by 10 raised to power minus 5, 10 raised to power minus 5. Okay, if it is written 64, this can be written 10, and then we can see that 10 raised to power 1 is in numerator, 1 plus this value of 10 will rise to the numerator, divided by 64. So you can see that it is 10 raised to power 6 divided by 64. Or we can write it 1 by 64 multiply by 10 raised to power 6. Now we will have to find 1 divided by 64. So 1 divided by 64, if we can find, one divided by 64. So how can that be done? We have to put 0 here, and that will bring decimal. Another 0, we will have to put 0 here. 64 ones, 64. So that will give us 36. We'll have to put 0 here again. So what will that give us? 64 multiplied by 3. 64 multiplied by 5. Multiplied by 5 if we do. 5 multiplied by 4 is 20, 0, 2 carry 6, 5, 30, 32. 320. 64 multiplied by 5 is 320. 320. 40 will be left. So this is the division continues. We can write here in place of it. Division will never end, I guess, here. So it is 0.015 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6. Now we can do this. It can be written as 1.5 divided by, if we have to move the decimal towards right. So what can we do here? We want to write it in standard form. Standard form is 1.5 multiplied by 10 raised to power 1, 2 minus 2 multiply by 10 raised to power multiply by 10 raised to power 6. So these two powers of 10 will be, now what is going on here? This has to function well, equal, and it is 5. Okay, so the two powers of 10, as their 10 are getting multiplied, their power will be added. Minus 2 plus 6, that will make 4. So 1.5 multiplied by 10 raised to power 4 is the answer in the standard form. Please hit the like button. Viewers, this question is also solved before you. We had to find the answer in the standard form. So next question is another simple question related to numbers. And what is it? It is question number 20. If you want to see this on the paper, you can see 2023 paper 11 of Cambridge 0580 mathematics. So it can gives you the questions. You can view questions from that paper and can see solution here. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much for joining, for watching this incredible mathematical content, and you will learn these skills to enhance your analyzing abilities, so, and the ability to understand the universe, that will be enhanced for sure. Here he says work out this 2 whole 1 by 7, 2 whole 1 by 7 divided by 5 by 9. So this is what we have to evaluate. It is very simple. You must show all your working, give your, without using calculator, he says do this. 7 2 is 14 plus 1, 15 by 7. If we convert improper fraction into mixed fraction into improper, this is 2 whole 1 by 7 converts into 15 by 7 divided by 5 by 9. Another thing we could have done here is if we convert this divide, replace this divide by multiply, what happens? The this fraction will get inverted. 5 by 9 becomes 9 by 5. 5 cancels 15 by 3, and we can see that 9 3 is 27 and divided by 7. That will be answer, not the answer. Answer must also be in the mixed fraction. So 27 divided by 7. 7 3 is 21 and 6 is left, and finally we write it in the form 3 whole 6 by 7. So this is answer. It was the simplest question, as Cambridge Assessment International analyzes your all your mathematical skills and concepts. So they have given this question, just very uh, ordinary level question or very basic level question, which surely you are able to solve when you have the knowledge of the subject, complete knowledge of the subject up to that level. So here is another question. This is question number 21 on that paper, paper 2023 0580, paper 11, May June. So this is the question. The diagram is shown. The diagram we know is a right angle triangle because the right angle is clearly mentioned over there, right? This is 90-degree angle, means right angle. This angle is 4x. This is 3x minus 1 degree, means the x is making the angles unknown. X is what in the expression that makes the angle, makes angles here unknown. So if we are able to find x, we will be able to find these both angles. One of the angle is already given, which is right angle. Thank you so much, viewers, for joining, for watching this content. This mathematical, this channel presents mathematical content. Some other content is also presented, but mostly 90% of the content is mathematical, and that mathematical content is not very much growth is seen in the channel, but the passion behind presenting is incredible, unbelievable, immense, sky high, and uh, hopefully this channel will get the success with your support. So your support is very, very important for us. Here, what is the statement? The diagram shows a right angle triangle. Use information and the diagram to write down and solve an equation to find value of x. So it is very simple. We know that the sum of angles of a triangle, sum of angles of a triangle is 180. So 3x minus 1 is one angle, 4x is the other angle, third angle is 90 degree. All these angles sum to 180 degree. So 3x plus 4x makes 7x equal to 180 degree. This one is shifted to the other side, will be added. 90 is shifted to the other side, will be subtracted. 180 minus 90 is 90. 90 plus 1 is 91. So this is 91. So now we divide this simple, solve this simple linear equation by dividing both sides by 7. We get the value of x 14. So 91 divided by 7 is 14, obviously. And then he used the information in the diagram to write down and solve equation for x. So only the x is required. So we are successful in finding the value of x. So thank you. for paying attention and following this channel. This is Cambridge International, Cambridge Assessment International. Another right angled based question is next for us. Question number 22. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. Thank you for joining, for following and observing this great mathematical content. It is another right angle triangle which demands the value of y, the angle, and we know that the right angle triangle satisfy two facts. They have two facts. One, the Pythagoras theorem. The other is right trigonometric ratios can also be defined on them. So we define a suitable trigonometric ratio. For example, uh, one of the statement that gives us the clue is y opposite to the angle is perpendicular, and opposite to 90 degree is hypotenuse, and adjacent to the angle y is a base. So base, perpendicular and hypotenuse are here. So perpendicular and base, these two are given. So when we utilize these two, we will get the value of y. So the ratio that relates these two has the name tan. Please subscribe the channel, hit the like button. Tan, we define tan here. Tan y is perpendicular by base is the definition of tan. Okay, this ratio perpendicular by base is called tan. So tan utilizes y, perpendicular and base. Perpendicular base are given, y is required. So one thing required is in discussion here, and two things which are given are under discussion here. So tan y is unknown, perpendicular is 7.5 divided by base is 12.8. So y will be tan inverse of, we bring tan on this side, so tan inverse of 7.5 by 12.8. Here, students, you need a scientific calculator. If you have it, then that will help you to calculate this value. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. Thank you so much for joining. So let us use the scientific calculator here for calculating this value. It is tan inverse. Tan inverse of the value 7.5 divided by 12.5. 7.5. So the answer is 71.56 degrees. 71.56 degree. Okay, so it is 71.56. 71.56 degree. So the answer, the value of y here is using trigonometric ratio. Please hit the like buttons to viewers, and like the channel, subscribe the channel, like the video, please. And thank you so much for joining, for viewing this great mathematical content. It is y is calculated here using trigonometric ratio. So here is another problem related to right angle triangle. There are, but most important thing there is the similar triangles. Uh, concept discussed about the similar triangles. So what the concept is discussed, let us take a view of that and would like to solve them. Here we have a question. It is two right angle triangle can be seen here. Right angle triangle, this is not that important thing here. The important thing is that they are similar triangles. So when they are similar triangles, their ratio of their corresponding sides will be similar. Hit the like button. Thank you for joining. Here it is, if we find the ratio of, if we find similar triangle F corresponding sides ratio equal. So H ratio 5.6 if I write. This side corresponds to this side. Okay, these two sides of these two triangles are corresponding. So their ratio is same as the other two corresponding sides. So this side corresponds with this. So as I wrote the side first H, then I will write 8.1 first and then ratio 7.2. After that, what can we do? H by 5.6. We can write H by 5.6 equal to 8.1 divided by 7.2. We know that the ratios can be expressed like this. H is equal to, it can be written 81 by 72. So evaluation of the decimals, when the decimal is at the same place, there's only one digit in the decimal part. So it can be just, decimal can just be removed, 81 by 72, and multiply by 5.6. So 81 by 72, does that form? Calculate the value of H here, he says. So it is 81 is 9.9 multiplied by 9. Okay, we can write, we would like to simplify it as much as possible. 9 multiplied by 9, it is 9 multiplied by 8, and this can be written as divided by 10 will make it 56. Okay, divided by 10 will make it 56. So this is 56. Okay, I write it 56. Here 9 cancels 9, and here 8 cancels 56 by 7. So then we have 9 multiplied by 7, 63. 63 by 10 is 6.3. So finally we have 6.3 the answer. The value of H here is 6.3. The value of H here is 6.3. So viewers, you can see that it has been done. Thank you for joining and watching this content. This is great mathematical content presented by great at the rate MBS1. Why this channel is great? Because the passion behind presenting this mathematical content is sky high, and your support can take it to actually to that height. And keep supporting. Thank you so much. Hit the like button, subscribe the channel. We will have live stream every now and then, and you can join. Will appreciate my content, and which is presented in the form of shorts, because that has two things together: the content which is presented in short video format, it is blend with the ethical, moral, motivational content with mathematics. So on one side you are observing mathematical question being solved, on the other hand you are listening to a very quality audio, a very quality sound, where a message is presented. So thank you so much for joining, for watching this live stream. See you next time. Until then, goodbye.